there, welcome back to Pleasant Financial Conversations. What are the 3 problems that women face as they manage money on their own? The first problem is that there's no cohesive strategy to their portfolio management. And I get it. Sometimes when people are doing money on their own and investments on their own, they'll ask their friend like, hey, what kind of investment are you in? Or they'll read an article, it says like this one stock fund is the right one to put in your portfolio. And so they kind of have a mishmash of different investments and not really knowing what's the cohesive strategy behind that. And what happens with that is that you may be more aggressively invested or more conservatively invested than you really understand, and it's not tied to any type of long-term goal. And so you may not even have the full portfolio construction that's needed to give the oomph to get towards that goal. Problem number 2 is that your portfolio gets out of alignment, and that's naturally so because the market does what the market does, and it moves in different directions depending on which part of it that you're looking at. Could be that small caps really grow in one year and large caps really shrink, or your bond positions shrink. When your portfolio gets out of alignment, it's not moving in the same way that you think it is. Again, you can be more aggressively or more conservatively invested than you actually believe that you are. And so then it can get you to this point where you might say, that's it, this is too aggressive, it's moving too much, I'm gonna pull it all out and put it in cash, which is one of the most detrimental things you can do with your portfolio. Problem number 3 is inaction or lack of prioritization to making investment changes. And I get it, like I have a doctor that's told me to do something and I didn't really follow through for about a year too. Sometimes it's hard to put our own tasks at the top of the priority list when they are really important to do. Quick story with this. One time I was working with a woman and we had an investment decision that we needed to make. We knew that if she made this investment decision, then this would happen with her long-term goals. She could meet them more easily. And so we have this conversation and she's gonna take it back. She's managing this outside investment. She's gonna take this trade, and 6 months later we meet again and we're checking in and the trade hasn't been made. And I say, oh, well, this is really important. We need to make sure this trade gets made. Remember, this is what gets you to this place. Okay, yes, I'm gonna do it. 6 months later, we meet again and the trade still isn't made. And I get it. At a human level, it's easy to put these investment trades or this portfolio changes on the same list as your laundry. And oh, by the way, you have to wear clothes every day and you have to eat food every day. And yet, this is shaping the future for you. It's creating all of the options for you. And so that lack of prioritization that leads to inaction really is very detrimental to your investment options long-term, your freedom options long-term, your retirement options long-term. And so this is why it's really important to partner with an advisor who can help you design a portfolio that meets your investment goals, help make sure that it stays in alignment and doesn't get too aggressive or too conservative for the needs that you have long-term, and keep you in action and take those actions on your behalf as soon as you make the decision so that your life can continue to unfold and your investments are going to help you with that long-term financial freedom. All right, friends, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. And when you're ready, reach out on our website, www.pleasantwealth.com, to request a meeting. I'll look forward to seeing you there. And until next time, you take care.